Hey you guys, this is Catherine, founder of Foods That Heal You, here today to talk about nut milks, what to look for and what to avoid. And instead of going through every single different type of nut milk that's out there, since there are so many now, what I'm going to focus on is what to look for in the ingredients specifically. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to share my absolute top favorite choice for purchasing nut milk at the store. All right, so the first thing that you want to look for is choose unsweetened. And I have some examples here, but that's top of the list for me because there's so much sugar added to nut milks. And keep in mind when you're looking at ingredients, look at the grams of sugar. 4 grams is a teaspoon. So if you've got 4, 8, 12 grams of sugar in a cup of your nut milk, we're talking up to 3 teaspoons that you're just drinking down of sugar. So you don't want that. So definitely look for unsweetened. It's really easy to find unsweetened. I have a couple options right here. So, and they're really clear about it too. It says unsweetened, but you do want to look at the ingredient label and make sure there's 0 grams of sugar and make sure there's no sugar in the ingredient list. So that's the first thing that I would look for when you're looking for a nut milk. The second thing would be the ingredients. There's a couple ingredients that I strongly recommend that you try to avoid. Some of them it's impossible, but the first one's carrageenan, and carrageenan can cause pretty bad stomach and digestive upset. Now, a lot of companies have pulled carrageenan out of their products, out of their nut milk, so you're probably not going to run into too much of a problem, but make sure that it doesn't have carrageenan in it. So that's top priority. The next one is natural flavors. If you can avoid natural flavors, that's a really good idea, and I'm going to share how you can avoid them. But natural flavors are really not natural. They literally, companies hire chemists to create a flavor that makes you crave it. There's really nothing natural about it. It's artificial. A chemist is creating that flavor so that you can really, really like it and go back for more. That's what they want, right? So here's the trick to avoiding natural flavors. You want to get original flavor. If you get vanilla, chocolate, flavors like that, they're going to have the natural flavors in it. And 365 does not have the carrageenan and it does not have natural flavors. Even some of the other brands that are the original flavor do have natural flavors. I don't know why, it's silly, but so you do want to look and make sure it does not have natural flavors. And then if you get like vanilla like I have here, there's natural flavors. Why they didn't just use vanilla extract or vanilla bean, I don't know. Probably because they want us to buy more, right? So vanilla flavor, chocolate flavor has the natural flavors that you do want to avoid if you can. If you want to add flavor, if you want that vanilla flavor, get some vanilla extract, put a couple drops in, put some stevia or monk fruit in, and there you can create your own sweetened and good sugar alternatives with that vanilla taste, or put cacao for the chocolate, okay? So that's gonna be the second thing, is the ingredients are absolutely crucial. You're gonna see a lot of emulsifiers and enriched vitamins in most of them, so those aren't quite as bad. I'm not too concerned about the emulsifiers and the vitamins they're added back in. You can find nut milks that don't have anything but just nuts and water, and that's gonna be the best, but I'm telling you, you're gonna pay for it like twice or triple the cost. So you have to weigh the importance for how much you're using, how much you can afford. You can make your own, but that's expensive as well. So you can find just nuts, water, and sea salt, and that's gonna be ideal. In fact, there's one out there, Malt brand, that uses sprouted almonds, which is just awesome. But again, it's expensive. So it depends on where you want to spend your money. So that would be ideal, obviously. The third thing that you want to look for is organic. So organic's always going to be best, right? Non-GMO, second best. Commercial, not so great. You can pretty much find organic. It's not too hard. The 365 brand here is organic. So that's going to be best when you can find it. If you can't find it, don't lose sleep over it. It's still going to be better than dairy milk. It's still going to be better than having the sugar in it and having the carrageenan and stuff like that. But organic, when you can find it, when you can buy it, I recommend it. And it's really not too terribly difficult to find. Now, the last thing is going to be sharing my personal favorites. My personal favorite is going to be coconut milk. And here's the trick with coconut milk. If you buy the box of coconut milk in the grocery store, it's going to say coconut beverage. Because again, they're going to add all kinds of stuff to it, a pool of chemicals, as I call it. In fact, even the almond milk is like 6 almonds in this whole container of almond milk. The rest is emulsifiers, vitamins, flavors, and all that stuff, right? So if you're making a smoothie, for example, maybe just throw some almonds in there, right? It might be better. But if you really want the milk and you want to avoid all of those other ingredients and you don't want to break the bank, if you get light coconut milk, this just has 2 ingredients, coconut milk, coconut meat, and water. Now some of them have guar gum. This one has guar gum, which isn't a big deal. But if you look at 3 ingredients versus the long list in these others, this is really creamy. It's really good. If you get the light, it just means it's watered down more, so it's still really creamy, but it pours out of the can. If you get just coconut milk in the can, it's gonna be really thick. You're gonna have to blend it with water, or if you're doing a smoothie, just scoop some in the smoothie. But I can tell you this makes awesome smoothies. It makes it so creamy. So if you're looking for something for smoothies, this is really gonna be my top choice because it's organic, very few ingredients. It's the real food. It's as close to the real food without adding all those chemicals. All right, so hopefully this video is gonna help you when you go shopping for your nut milks. And if you have any questions or there's a milk that you found that's really great, post it below this video and check out my website, foodsthathealyou.com, for more information, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, you guys.